So if I have a dog, this is collar grab or collar drive. I actually want a dog who, hi, nice middle darling. I actually want a dog who drives into my hand when they see the collar, as she does. So I reach down and she's like, oh, I like this hand, this is good. There's food beside you now. If your dog doesn't do that, if your dog moves away from you or just barely tolerates it, then what you want to do is start here. You do not want to stay at this, find that one too, I don't know where it is. You do not want to stay at this level. But what I'm going to do to start with any dog that has any kind of even small aversion to the collar, is I'm going to put food in front of the face, and I'm going to feed the dog while my hand is on the collar. I'm actually not pulling her. I'm moving away, and she's coming into the food. Great. And then the food goes away, and the hand comes off the collar. So I'm going to start with the food first, and then grab the collar. That is not good dog training, and I don't want to stay there a very long time. So I'll show you again. The food is in front of her nose, and then my hand goes on her collar. If I can, I'm going to gradually, she's like, no, I'm not moving into you. She's very pressure sensitive, so she's not much wanting to move into my hand, and we're going to do that for a very long time with possibly part of her daily food allowance. One piece of food is coming at a time, and then I'm going to take my hands off and the food stops. But again, I do not want to start there. I will start there, but I don't want to do that for very long because I don't want the food to predict that I'm going to take the collar. I'm just doing that as a beginning. Then what I want to do, and I'm going to stay with for a very, very long time, is, once I break this all up, is I am going to take the collar and then the food comes in. And you will notice now I'm not pulling her, I'm just moving away. And she, because my hand is on the collar and I'm moving back, she is moving into me. So first step, if your dog is collar averse at all, you want to put the food in front of their nose before you take the collar, so that you're not rehearsing moving away. Once you've done that step, and it may take a week, it may take a few days, it may take several months, well, preferably not several months, depends on your dog. Once that step is done, I want to very quickly be able to move into, I take the collar, and that predicts that the food is going to come. And as I do that, I want to be taking a step away so that she's moving into my space for the collar. You'll also notice that she kind of moves sideways. She's extremely pressure sensitive. What I want is the dog to eventually, so my step 3, which is eventually, is I take the collar, I can move back, and I'm not asking her to come a whole lot into my space, but every time she moves with me, I'm not pulling her, she's moving herself, my hand is just on the collar. Every time, good girl, she moves with me, I feed her. I want a dog who drives into my hand so that I will take their collar. That is the goal, is a collar drive. Just like that. She's like, I chew, mommy. I chew. Good. We'll hop it up, darling.